Hello, everybody, it's the Universal Critic, and I just saw the movie The Cabin in the Woods, and it was interesting. Before I start, let me give you a brief synopsis of the plot. It's about a bunch of kids who go out to a cabin in the woods, and yeah, I know you've heard this kind of story a billion times before in countless other horror movies, but this one does a completely different spin on it. Yeah, it's twisted in every conceivable meaning of the word. Yeah, let's start off with some of the weirdness about this movie. One of the weird things is the guy who plays Thor is in this movie. Yeah, and so is Sigourney Weaver. Like, wow, that's just. I mean, they do well, but that's just plain weird. But that's just the icing on top of the weird cake. Yeah, it's probably one of the most unique horror movies I've seen in a long time. Though I'm not sure if that let's just say I enjoy after walking out of this movie in the theater. I thought to myself, I enjoyed it, but then I wondered, am I going to hell for enjoying this movie? Yeah, it is messed up. It's really messed up by every means of the word, as I said before. Yeah, it makes you think about what a sick society we live in. Not just for me seeing this movie, but the fact that people made this movie, that this is a mainstream movie, not some sick, obscure cult movie or anything. A mainstream film, and from what I understand, it's doing very well. Makes you think. It's a good movie. It's entertaining. It's scary and funny and all that stuff. It's like people. A lot of people seem to compare it to things like Scream, but it goes way beyond just mocking things. It just makes. It's almost like an Alfred Hitchcock kind of thing, where the audience is looking at people, looking at other people. It's just screwed up. I'm not going to spoil any more of the plot. I'm just gonna, if you want to find out what this movie is like, you'll have to see it for yourself. And that's all I have to say. I'm a Universal Critic. I talk about whatever I want, whenever I want.